welcome, great people, to this wonderful life. It is Today is the 22nd day of November 2023, and I want to most humbly welcome you all as you listen to what we have today. Uh, we all read yesterday and saw yesterday how the Chief of Defense Staff of the Nigerian government, was crying yesterday, stating that the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has, sabotaged all their efforts in the southeast to bring peace. Now, what you need to understand is that the peace these people are talking about is the peace to decimate the good people of Biafra. They want to decimate the good people of Biafra. They want to annihilate the good people of Biafra. They want to render us homeless and make us live in IDP camps like other people in other parts of Nigeria. But because of the efforts of the Prime Minister and because of the efforts of the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, the Biafra Navy, the Biafran Air Force, they have been able to stop these evil atrocities that are being carried out by these military men. And today, they can no longer keep quiet because the men of the Biafra Liberation Army are meeting them head on. And as such, they came to the Green Chambers yesterday and began to cry and began to confess what they are passing through. Before, they used to hide, before they will claim that nothing is happening, before they will always come online to say that they are decimating the people of Biafra, to say they are decimating Eastern Security Network, to say they are decimating Biafra Liberation Army. But they cannot say that today again. Listen to what the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, said on Tuesday. General Christopher Musa on Tuesday accused the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa of sabotaging the activities of security agents in the southeast. General Musa disclosed this when he led other service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police to appear before the House of Representatives at the commencement of its sectoral debate. The CDS appeared before the lawmakers alongside the Chief of Army Staff, Tourid Lagbaja, the Chief of Naval Staff, Emmanuel Ogala, the Chief of Air Staff, Hassan Abubakar, and the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. According to Musa, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is sabotaging our efforts in the southeast, stressing that the Finland was protecting Ekpa. Musa urged the federal government to engage the Finnish government and possibly invite its ambassador to Nigeria over the activities of the Prime Minister. He said while the military and other security agencies in the country are doing their best to ensure that there is peace in the southeast, the comments and activities of Ekpa are sabotaging such efforts. I laugh. Following the arrest and extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Ekpa had claimed to have taken over the agitation for the restoration of Biafra. Ekpa is now the prime minister and the interim leader of the people of Biafra, pending when Nnamdi Kanu will be out. So this man went to the Senate and began to wail and began to complain that the activities and comments of Simon Ekpa is sabotaging their efforts. Now, what are these activities and comments of Simon Ekpa? The comments of Simon Ekpa is always to expose the evil that they are committing in Biafra territory. The wanton killings of innocent people. Look at just 2 days ago in Ihiala and Uli. Innocent Biafrans, innocent kids, innocent youths were just, died just like that. They were just died just like that. and you expect reasonable people to keep quiet, fold their arms, and continue to watch you as you eliminate their people. It cannot happen. It will not happen. It will not continue because we don't live in a society where rule and law exist. People will always say, in a country or in a space where there is no law, or simply put, in a lawless society, a man who claims to be lawful is only a mad person. The road that the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is going through this time is the road that every Biafran wants us to have followed a long time ago. It is it is an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, bullet for bullet, guns for guns, bombs for bombs, and whatever measure they come with, you must have an equal and opposite reaction. There is a law, I think it's the Newton's third law of motion that states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. You don't go to communities and kill innocent people and expect their siblings, their loved ones, their people to keep quiet and watch you, fold their hands and watch you, you know, commit such atrocities and go scot-free. It is not possible. Now, let us just listen to one of the comments that these people are claiming that is sabotaging the peace of the Southeast. Listen to what Simon Eba has to say here. Let's listen.
A loss to any Biafran family is a loss to an injury to any one single Biafran is an injury to all. From the 4th to the 6th of December, every person in Anambra State wearing military uniform, any place you see them, they are the killers of our people. Bring them down. It is eye for an eye, gun for gun, machete for machete, blood for blood, until exit Nigeria. Because there is no law in Nigeria. They are Islamic movement. All they do is to come, kill, and put fear on our people using terrorism and allow them to go to the IDP camp so they can overrun our land. It is not going to be possible anymore. And I want to see any government in the world who will sit back and watch their own citizens, innocent children, being killed and butchered, being rained with the bullet of AK-47, and that government will fold it. The African Republic government in exile, the de facto government has become the legitimate, only legitimate government that will fight and will protect their friends going forward.
Now, this is one of the comments of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, that he will not sit as the Prime Minister and allow you decimate, kill his people, and go scot-free. How is that sabotaging the peace of the Southeast? Ask yourself this question. How is retaliating sabotaging the peace of the Southeast? Who, in the first place, started to cause this problem before the reaction of Simon Ekpa? Who killed the innocent young boy? Who killed the innocent young man? Who killed the innocent young people of Uli and Ihiara community? That has made Simon Ekpa to declare the 4th to 6th of December curfew, complete lockdown in Anambra State to be able to fight these evil people. What caused it? The same military people went and, decimated innocent people unprovoked. And you expect the Prime Minister, the person representing those people, to remain mute, to keep quiet and continue to watch you while you decimate his people? It is not possible. Many persons have come out previously, like those who support the DOS and all of that, have come out to state that Simon Ekpa is working with the Nigerian government. Simon Ekpa is working with APC. Simon Ekpa is working with the politicians. And we are forced to ask now, what is happening? Is Simon Ekpa still working with the government of Nigeria? From what you have said before, because from look of things, it only states that the DOS are working with the Nigerian government. Why do I say so? Now, when the Nigerian government is complaining that Simon Ekpa is sabotaging their efforts, and they are trying every means and suggesting to the National Assembly to meet the Finland representative or ambassador of Finland to Nigeria, and subsequently meet the government of Finland in a bid to see that Simon Ekpa is brought back to Nigeria. It means that Simon Ekpa is not working for them. Now, when the DOS is fighting the same person who is the oppressor, is fighting the same person who is fighting their oppressor, it means that they are working with the government. Because if the government is fighting Simon Ekpa and you, as a freedom fighter, is also fighting Simon Ekpa, it means that you and the government are having the same plan. You are having the same agenda. And that is why you are fighting, both of you are fighting Simon Ekpa. So anybody who is fighting Simon Ekpa, who is against Simon Ekpa now, just know that that person has the same ideology and the same, whatever it is, with the Nigerian government. How can somebody say he is fighting for a people and he has gone underground to fight for the people, and over 3 years the underground has not yielded any fruit, and you continue to believe such person? It is appalling. It is unbelievable. It is preposterous to think that people with brains will continue to listen to people who claim to be doing something, whereas in the actual sense are doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. May I use this opportunity to remind our people that for freedom, you need finances. For you to actualize your freedom, you need money. And there are so many ways to make that money. The people of Biafra needs to support the Biafra Republic government in exile, because these guns, these bullets, these ammunitions that are used to defend the people of Biafra are not gotten free of charge. The feeding of the men who are fighting tirelessly to protect our women and children are not gotten free of charge. All these things requires money. And that is why we would always advocate for the people of Biafra to always support Simon Ekpa and, give your little support, whatever it is, to him to ensure that we achieve our goal. And in another hand, we also plead to Simon Ekpa to ensure that most of these oil-rich regions is captured and completely being controlled by the Biafra Liberation Army, such that our resources, we would use it to, finance our freedom. It is time we take complete control of our resources and use the money we get from our resources to fight for our freedom. It is time we stop the Nigerian government from using our own resources to fight us. Wherever you are, do the best you can for the liberation of Biafra, for the liberation of your people, for the good of your own people. It may not be to your own benefit, but it is to the benefit of your children unborn and generations unborn. Do not do things just for today and just for yourself. Do things for the future. Do things for generations to come. Thank you, dear friends. As I have so many other engagements today, I would have loved to stay more and discuss more and expose more. But with time, we will continue to come to tell you what is going on in the Biafra struggle. Just yesterday, the naval wing of the Biafra Liberation Army, the Black Marine, and the Dragon Fighter Marines dislodged the Cameroonian forces and have taken control of major parts of the staff quarters of the oil workers. We are winning this battle, and the Nigerian government is feeling the heat. Whatever you do, support Simon Ekpa. Forget about propaganda, forget about gossip, forget about all this nonsense they do on social media. Remain focused. Place your eyes on the ball and ensure that you do everything within your power to ensure that you support the Biafra Republic government in exile. Do not sabotage your people. Do not sabotage your people. Even if you feel like you want to collect money from the Nigerian government, collect and go your way. Do not sabotage your people. And do not come back to the liberation of Biafra when you have collected whatever you collect from the Nigerian government. Just collect and go your way. Leave completely. The people who will liberate Biafra must have the same ideology, must be resolute, and must forget about any inducement from the Nigerian government. Thank you, great Biafrans, for listening. I will come your way some other time and we would have a wonderful time together. Biafra first. Peace, unity, progress, and equity. Thank you all.